Hello. So I did it again. I actually have recorded a piece, but I actually only took a photograph of it. But I did do a very quick, I did film me making the tags. So what I'm going to do, while I show you me making the tags, just to make the story more interesting, if you are interested, I'm going to tell you the story of Herb's, the stray cat, while I show you that. So I'm going to insert that here. For several months, we'd had a stray cat coming into our garden. He was looking thinner and thinner and more poorly and biting at his fur. On Tuesday, we found him in the garden again. He was so weak. We had tried to feed him on several occasions, but he trotted off. He wasn't happy. We do feed another stray, but this particular stray was not keen. We thought he was a stray. Anyway, he was very poorly, so we got him into the pet carrier and took him to our vet. Now, the vet told us off because we should have contacted the RSPCA for a treatment number, and I think they were quite concerned we weren't prepared to pay for the cat's care, which we were. So the vet looked over the cat. He was absolutely full of fleas, very, very badly. He was super thin, but he had a chip. And because he had a chip, that meant he belonged to somebody, even though the two numbers on the chip were disconnected. So we had to leave him at the vet to gain his strength and to be kind of looked after, but they were not able to do anything treatment-wise because the cat belonged to somebody, which made me extremely frustrated, and we kind of demanded something was done. So we paid for the cat to have some blood tests. Now, the chip showed that the cat's name was Herbi. He was 17 years old. So they did the blood tests and he was anemic, probably due to the amount of fleas that he had, and he also had a slight kidney issue, so he needed a special diet. We agreed to foster Herbi. So from Tuesday until Friday, when he was flea-free, had been eating and was much improved, although he did need a massive amount of dental work, which they said would cost in the region of £800. Again, we were happy to pay for that one way or another. So on Friday, we went out over Thursday and Friday, picked up loads of things that we needed for him: a cage, a litter tray, food bowls, blankets, everything you need for a new cat. And we brought him home. And it looked like Luna was going to be okay. Obviously they were separate, but you know, she was blinking at him and sniffing and no hissing, which was good. And we were really excited that the two cats were going to get on after being very excited about bringing Herbi home. And we'd been in the house 15 minutes when a leaflet was put through our door that a cat had been missing. So we contacted the vet. Legally, the vet said I couldn't do anything, had to take him back because we were only fostering. There was a 2-week time period that had to lapse before Herbi could become ours. So I was devastated. I'm just getting upset talking about it. I was more concerned about the fact he'd got into that state. Obviously, at that point, we didn't know the history. So we took Herbi back to the vet. And the whole family was a bit upset, and Luna was very confused. And then we got a call a little while later to say the owner of Herbi was 99 years old and suffering from dementia. Hadn't really been able to look after herself or the cat. She had carers which were not really looking after the cat, and her daughter had no idea that the cat, Herbi, had got into that situation where he was so very poorly. So he has now gone to live out in the countryside with the daughter of the owner, and you know, we hope that Herbi will be very happy in his new house and live out the last of his years or months in you know, in comfort. Anyway, so that's the story of Herbi, and we were very upset, which is why we haven't been around for a couple of days. But we're back, and thank you for watching this final part. I will crack on and we'll finish this folio. Now, during me filling the folio, I actually found all of the tags that I made, all of the proper tags. These ones are all test prints, and they were hiding under all of the little ephemera. I didn't realise I'd put them under there, so I might actually have to use some of those as well. So this is our folio. It's almost finished. Watch to the end, because I am going to be doing a giveaway for this if you're interested. So obviously I've already filled this once without filming, so I'm going to show you pretty much what I was doing. So in here I've got a little vintage postcard that I'm tucking in there. There's a little statement receipt, and I thought the colours were really cool, so I'm going to put that in. That's going to pop in there as well. And the last thing is a kind of little strip of receipt, which I just folded up, tucked that in there, along with, I used one of these lovely kind of tags. Now these are not inked, they're not backed, they're ready for whatever needs to be done to them, so that's going to slot in there like so. Now we move to this pocket, and in this middle pocket here, because obviously it is both two-sided, so I'm going to tuck a little tag in that side. In here I'm going to put a little one of the back, just pop in there. In this top one, where is it? The one that I had in there. Here we go. I've just got this little one here that I'm going to tuck in that little pocket. Okay, so that's in there. So then on the back of this side, I'm going to put another tag in the other side of that pocket. And then in here, I'm just going to pop another little piece of ephemera. And again, that one's not inked or backed or had anything done to it. This little pocket down here, I'm going to tuck in one of the little photograph tags. So that's going in there. Here we have the little flippy notebooky thing. So that goes under there. In here, I've got a little receipt and a really beautiful envelope. So they are going to fit into that pocket, and it just about shuts. It just folds over there quite nicely. And I'm also going to put in another one of the blank tags in there. Okay, so over on this side, we've got the little flap, and I'm going to put in one of the decorated tags in there, maybe two. Can I get two in there? Yes, I can get two in there. And then in the top here, I'm going to add a couple of the little slides. And again, these are not backed or anything yet. They're not finished. So whoever gets this will be able to use those for a project. And then we have this blank envelope pocket down here. Now, this is fabulous because I can actually get in some of these tags in those two pockets. Let's put another one in there. Then we have a little piece here. The top pocket has to be kept for really small things. So that's another one of those tags. That will go in there. That will fit. We've got some other backed items, which I've probably made a little bit too big. I'm going to pop in a few little labels in that top section as well. Like that. And we've got another one there. Put him in. And we've got, oh, what are these? Got another. Aha, so we've got some more little ephemera pieces all tucked behind there. They can all go in like that. So we've got a few unfinished of the decorated tags that I haven't put in yet. These are the little tabs, these pieces here, and they make the little tabs like this, so they need the corners rounding after they're folded in half. So let's put a few of those in. See how big this is at the moment. I think we're okay. We can probably get, oh, I didn't quite put that in. That didn't quite go into the pocket. Let's put that in there. Okay. We could probably get that in there as well, I think. There we go. Right. I'm just going to see if I can get another one of my made tags in there, maybe one of the bigger ones. I think that will fit just about. Just about. We're getting a little bit cozy in there. It's quite chunky. And obviously these extra pieces, there's a couple of pockets. Actually, let's put a couple of pockets in those little, see if we can get a couple of pockets in there. There we go. A couple of pockets in there. So lots of bits of ephemera ready to use in there. And let's put another one of those in, since it's sitting there. And those few tags there are ones that are kind of backed and ready. So that is the ephemera. Now, for the closure, I've had a bit of an idea. Not sure if it's going to work. It's inspired by the wonderful Catherine from my design team and Corey. Corey and I did a swap a little while back. And so bizarrely, I sent her some belt buckles and she sent me some belt buckles. So I'm going to use a belt buckle. Maybe one of these. That one's a little bit thin. I've had a quick look at a couple of these, and this one, I think the little doojummy flip is on the wrong side, and I don't know if I can bend that to get it right. This one fits. I'm just not sure that's the right colour or the way to go. Let's have a look. So I would need to give that a little sew. And this one, this is quite sharp. If I use that, let me try this one. Let's say that would be sewn on there. And then I would have another piece that came through. I think that might tear. I think that might tear them. I think I'm going to go for this yellow one. Kind of works, doesn't it? Right. I'm just going to put a little bit of stitching along here. So this belt buckle is attached. Okay, that's not the best. I'm just hoping I've caught enough of that. I had to sew quite a way from this, and I could probably put a couple of hand stitches in there, but my hands stitching is, yeah, let's not go there. So we're going to pull that round. That's going to slot through there, and then slot through there, and that will form our closure. So I'm going to trim off from there. And I mean, that will actually hold it shut. That will actually hold it shut. So anyway, and what we could do is loosen that. And let me grab and tighten it. I'm going to grab a little bulldog clip, put that on there. Okay, so that is the folio finished. I know it took me a lot longer than it should have done to get this finished. But I hope you like the little bits and pieces that have gone into this. So the giveaway, if you have watched all of the videos and you have left a comment on all of the videos, I'm going to pick one of them. I don't know which one it will be, but I'm going to pick one of the videos and I will use the random comment picker to select a winner. It's open to anyone over 18. It's international, so do not worry if you do not live in the UK. I will also include these little tags that I've already backed and finished. So if you are interested in the giveaway, make sure you've watched all the videos, like and comment on them, and I will pick one of the videos to do a draw. Thank you so much for watching and being patient with me, and I will see you soon. Bye.